business and leave it alone.
What it do?
Hallelujah.
Hey, son. Dirty mind want see me drop dead. Iniquity want see me drop dead. Them no like me, me no like them. Obeah walk a left judge your children. Science again.
Yes, people. You don't know it's the man of the hour, Uncle Drums. Represent for all my people worldwide, globally. Large up to all the mothers out there, right? Doing a brilliant job, and all the fathers, them who's being real fathers. Large up every time. People, you don't know Uncle Drums. Coming like Santa Claus, but me is nothing like Santa Claus. But me have a whole heap of gift and a whole heap of present for people. So right now, we're going to try and see if we can reach out to the man called L.A. Lewis. This one is going to be a big one, people. This one we're going to talk about Obeah, science, voodoo. Yeah? Because right now we have to get in there and understand and get a better understanding, you know. So, let's do it. Yo, Chillionaire boss. Can I speak to Chillionaire boss, please, Mike?
Hey, yo, speaking.
Uncle Drummer, what go on, brother?
Hey, we're going to one brother from a different mother.
Hey, you don't know. Everything nice, though?
Yeah, man, everything's airy, man. Airy.
So how's the people them handling it down there with this thing you are going now?
Well, a lot of people still is in the brainwash, but a lot of people know that it's just the new world order, and they're just trying a different way to get us out. So we're preparing ourselves for it, and we're bracing ourselves for it. Everyone is arming up secretly, and some is arming up publicly. You understand? And the government is still trying to kill off our police and our frontline workers, them. You understand? But none of us is prepared to take the vaccine, and none of us is prepared to take their Bill Gates eugenics medicine.
See it there? I hear that, brother. I hear that. Yeah? Alright, brother, listen. Right now, without no further delay, what the subject is we want to talk about to you today is the subject.
I can read your mind, man. You want to talk about spirituality, you want to talk about ancestrality, and you want to speak about maroons and all kind of thing.
Oh, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, Mama said I'm a spiritual man, so I can read minds more time. You know?
See it there? Alright, brother, let's get into it, yeah? Alright, first question I want to ask you now, right? What is this thing that they call science, witchcraft, voodoo, Obeah? What is it exactly? Can you just break it down, a little breakdown for the people then?
Well, it's a higher part of your maroon spirituality, you know, because we are all maroon. It's the right word for us. We were called black people in the ancient days. We were called maroons. You understand? We are the gods and the ancestors. You understand? All man and woman got the spiritualness in them. You understand? But some of them, when it happened, sometimes they said it's deja vu, they said it's daydream, and some born who can work the magic good, and some have to read books to acquire it back, and some is just too afraid of it because the Roman Catholics them used to kill our ancestors, both black and white, because the white ones they used to call them gypsies, not you understand?
Yeah.
Which they now call Jews. You understand? Or they used to call them Irish, which is Ireland, because it has been a long time in us. You understand? But the evil Roman Catholics them now when they in the early 14th centuries, 13th centuries, when they were capturing the land, you know, when the Chinese give them gunpowder and create a thing pellets, which is the first bullets in the world, and give to the Romans them. and they start going all around with Christopher Columbus and capturing the world. We used to use our magic and win the wars. That's why I said Jamaica, aka otherwise known as Nyankepong, which is the first name for it, before the Columbus people, them Romans, them came here and kill off a lot of the Irish, them, and kill off a lot of the Vikings, them, and kill a lot of the Maroons, them. That was the first name, and when they captured the island now, at least part of the island, or most of the island, because they have guns, and we were just working with magics, and we were working with bone and arrows and all kind of spears and swords. You understand?
Yeah.
So they used guns to outnumber us. You understand?
Yeah.
And then a lot of our people them turned their back on us and start help them to war against us. So
That's
that
right.
was always a thing. So they were using a spiritual thing to what we were the greatest of it. So they demonize it and call it Obeah witchcraft and said anyone that can't work it, they gotta kill.
Hold on, stick
And
up in there. Hold on there, right? When I was younger, the first time I ever heard about anything to do with science or Obeah was when I think Shabba Rank said something about D. Lawrence. You know what I talk about?
Yeah, D. Lawrence. He came to Jamaica and learned a lot of his skills. Thomas D. Lawrence. His name is also on money. And he was also the spiritual advisor for Queen Victoria and for Queen Elizabeth too, and for a lot of the European rich aristocrats them. You understand?
Mm.
Yeah, Thomas D. Lawrence. His daughter is running the company now. Thomas died a long time ago.
All right.
But he learned his stuff, his craft from us.
Yeah. So when it comes to Jamaica, yeah, would you say that D. Lawrence is like the godfather of Obeah in Jamaica?
Nah, man, D. Lawrence is a baby, man. Remember, he came down and learned it from us, you know. We, the Maroons, are the godfathers. And if you want to learn it better, you have to go to Ethiopia. If you don't go to Ethiopia, they have to go to Haiti. So, Jamaica, Ethiopia, and Haiti. And down in Mexico now, because a lot of the Mexicans, them now, still do the craft a lot. And if you want to learn it again, you go to like New Orleans. Not really. No, it's all in America, you know, because they call it over there. They call it now
Santa Maria.
Or they call it
Santa Maria.
Sidekicks. Or in England now, it's very strong in England. England work a lot of Obeah because our witchcraft, our spirituality, it is very strong in England. England have the books on it enough.
All right. So hold on there, Louis. Yeah. For what I've known, yeah, for how I've been growing up, my people them tell me say that's wrong and it's iniquity and the Bible say you mustn't do it and this and that, yeah. But then when I really start to look at this thing, come in, I look upon it, you know, but me start glimpse it, yeah. When me start glimpse it now, me hear them I say, the black magic is the horrible, the evil one, and the white magic is good. That's pure. You can do it. But when I check it, I say, well, magic and no magic. There's no difference between black and white. It's the same. Magic is magic, innit?
Yeah.
So why is it get demonized when it comes to black people and any other magic is because Indian people deal with it, Chinese people deal with it, all different types of people deal with it, all nations, yeah. But how come it got demonized when it comes to the black magic? Is it because it's connected to us?
Yeah, fundamentally speaking, my friend, my brother Joma, it is demonized in the European diaspora when it is called black magic, but it is fantasized, my friend, when it is worked by the Pope of Rome, when it is worked by the Bill Gates them, when it is worked by the Black Illuminati, the Black Freemasons them. When we are the official Freemasons, and we are the Egyptians, the pyramids belong to us. The eyes of Osiris belong to us, that is the money. And America didn't belong to the white man or the Indian. America was founded by us, the Maroons. So that's why if you go down at Texas now, Mexico, you will find that the biggest pyramids in the world is in America, not in Africa. You understand? And then you will find out, my friend, that over 300 years or 4,000 years from the 14th century, we the Nyankepong Maroons have never yet been captured. England itself has never yet been captured, nor Ethiopia. But now, my friend, now, if you check it out, we the Maroons, if you do history, and although they will just give you from the early about 100 years when from Nani, but it go further than Nani. Because you must remember, my friend, when they dropped the first bombs in Nyankepong, otherwise known as Jamaica, where the Spanish them did call it, and Jamaica, when the English captured it from Christopher Columbus, from the Romans them, they call it now. So it wasn't Spanish that captured Jamaica first. It was the Romans underneath the patronage of the Spanish, underneath Faith God. So now, when they took down their flag and put up the Union Jack, when the British them came and said, listen, me Maroons, we and you got something in common. We all got the Spanish them or the Romans them, the Catholics them as our enemy, because they have came over here, kill off the Vikings, kill off the Irish. Yes, because the Irish people them was long coming all over the world. So big up the Irish people in England. Mm-hmm. You understand? Mm-hmm. And big up the Vikings them, because they took the Vikings them out of the thing. The Vikings them was the most fiercest warriors, different from we, the Egyptians, aka the Maroons. Yes, and so just to show you about the Obeah now, or the black magic, or what they want to call it, or the ancestral magic. You understand? Yeah. So when they came over here now, they tried to capture us. They find out that they could not capture us. So what they'd have to do now, settle in part of the lands, have millions of slaves which they brought here to help fight us, the Maroons them, and also some of our licky Maroons them that went over on their side just because they were paying them good. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. So some of us was bought out, not captured. So Maroons, Jamaica has never been captured, no time. You understand? It was invaded. And a part of it now that we weren't using now was they settled land and built their borders. Same like how they came over in America and capture part of it and call it Canada and call the other part America. And then the Maroons or the black people or the Mexicans them settled on one part. You understand? So my friend, they dropped the first bomb them and 7 bombs out of planes. And we the Maroons them use our science. We have those 7 bombs until now, where we can show you. You understand? Those were the first bombs that dropped. You understand? And the 7 of them didn't explode. So now, from that they didn't test us again, because remember, you know, when King Kwefem Lewis now was my great grandfather, and Chief Prince and that's them were killing off the British them and was killing off the English them. You understand? With Obeah and with swords and with cutlass, when they did have their gun, when the last general that they sent down here in Nyankepong, aka Jamaica with the French, aka Jamaica with the British, the last general they sent was the general that defeated Napoleon. And they sent him down here, and when we beat them bad, the last, when down at the French River now at Portland, when I won the Quefe, and 10 of his soldiers killed 600 British soldiers. It was imaginable, so they call us the invincible people. That was the last peace treaty that they signed. All right. You understand? All right. Remember, for 10 men to kill over 600 soldiers. And we were using magic. Yeah, they must use something. So after a while, now, my friend, I'm just giving a history that you know where we're coming from. If you do not know where we're coming from, you're not going to know where we're going, and we're going to be last again. Of course. You understand? Of course. So we use magic, aka sorcery, ancestral powers. Until now, you see, I myself can do it too. Because it came down to my family, because I have a long line of royal family. And then I was mixed now with my Irish great-great-grandmother, because my great-great-grandmother was Irish. So she and my great-great-grandfather, who's a Maroon chief, came together, married at sex, created some hybrid people like me. So don't make them tell us that black and white wasn't having sex long time. So it wasn't just... it wasn't just Prince Harry and Meghan. It goes far back, even farther than Cleopatra and Julius Caesar from Rome. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. So, and Cleopatra was the one who teach Julius Caesar how to work magic. You You understand? And then they have to kill him because he was getting too powerful. He was winning war. We always use sorcery. And if you disbelieve me now, my brother, Mr. Juman, look at the Spartans. When Leonardo, before he went to war, where did he go to get advice to find out if he was going to win the war? If you remember that show.
No, I can't remember that. It was a long time ago I watch it, but I know what
Leonardo, that's a 300 Spartans.
Yeah.
He went up in the hill to check the oracle, the tree witches then that would see through one eye. You remember? So he went up there and give them gold for them to give him advice. So that's the show I said, even in Greece, they work off of Obeah.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
So it is our thing. So they call it black magic, and then the Pope, Constantine and all of them demonized it and said anybody they can't catch working Obeah's black man must be killed. And in England now, when the Gypsy them was using it and the Irish them was using it and was winning the war against the same Pope them, they killed them and put them on sticks and light them in fire. So black and white people was always working it. But they the Pope of Rome now, they got the books and started to read it, and so that they got capture the old words. It's captured under magic. You understand? So that's why you have to kiss the Pope ring, and the Pope now said he's the right hand of God, which is not. So and then they call themselves now said they are the ultimate people, but when they are not, you understand? We the people them. So they're sending Bill Gates now to do the same thing that they sent Christopher Columbus to do. Christopher Columbus came and captured us by our killed most of our people and most of the world, both black and white, by using religion and using a thing called guns and bombs and killed half the people, both the Irish, both the Jews, them, and a lot of white people. So it wasn't just black people that they get captured in Africa, but in Jamaica now, they until today. From the last time they dropped the 7 bombs on us, and not one of them bomb up. And they went to go by in Ethiopia and just drop one. And Empress Selassie, with Obeah again, magic, stand up on it. And it didn't bomb. But they didn't tell you about the 7 that they dropped in Jamaica, because they long want to capture Jamaica. So no one has tested Jamaica since.
Yeah.
Until Bill Gates come back now with our licky Prime Minister Andrew Holness, who also know the secret of Obeah. So they believe that him have Andrew Holness on his side now, but he's a young Obeah man. I am a bigger Obeah man for Andrew, and none of my leaders them is bigger Obeah man for Andrew Holness. So Bill Gates believes that our Prime Minister Andrew Holness, with him look at that Obeah, can give him Jamaica. So the thing that Christopher Columbus didn't do, Bill Gates under the Pope now, Pope Francis now, the 266th Pope. Remember, it was the 6th Pope that sent Christopher Columbus came down here now. And when Christopher Columbus came down here, it was already a developed country. Because we the nine came from Egyptian Maroons, them, from Ethiopia, Africa, Botswana, all over came and settled on here. And we came over here with our golds, our diamonds, and we came over here with our knowledge. So we were long civilized and modernized more than the Romans them. Even in America, state of government in America now, you will still find out you have pyramids over there that until now no scientist or doctor in the white colonization know how to build.
That's
until
right.
Today.
That's right. I told that. Hold on, my friend.
I'm just I don't want to forget.
Yeah.
So do not let them trick you. That's why the European nation told Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth that she must hand over back Jamaica now to we the Maroons them, and United Nations advise us that we must re-educate our people before the 2030 take over. That's why I say about the 2030 agenda.
Yeah.
So what you must know now, Joma, I will send the books them to you that teach you how to unleash your older spirit. And anyone who want that even free, I will give 6 or 7 free read up. After that, everybody have to pay them $500 or them 400 or 250 pounds to get free read up. And then anybody, the amount of gathering that I sent to England, you would be amazed. The amount of magic books that I sent to England, which is illegal even in England. But when we send them through the airport and we send them through the wharf, we put magic spells on them. So even when the immigration must see them, they see but don't see. So, my friend Joma, you need to get back your magical ancestral power, because you are a real God.
Of course,
You
of course,
are a real God.
of course. Hold on there, Lewis. Love the way you angle it just a minute ago, but hold on, right? What I want to ask you is, yeah, when most black people are dealing with Obeah, science, voodoo, whatever they want to call it, yeah, what are they using it for? Protection or spells?
Well, when I was going to high school, I used to use it to get the hot girl them. So some people used to say, oh, Ellen was getting the hot girl them. You understand? Then when I grow up big now, I use it to protect my business and to draw customer into my business. Like how the Chinese them draw customer, the Indians them draw customer into their business. They use it for it. You understand? We serve incense and thing. Some people now use it to do evil. To get out their brothers and sisters. Some people use it to make people crash. Some people use it for sex magic. Some people use it to work on their brothers and sisters. Both black and white, so it's no different. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's for you to know when you learn it back. If you do not go on with it as a gift, to use it to do what you are to use it to do. Because if somebody is messing with you, then you have to go down in the 6 to 1 part now and go jump the evil Obeah. And if there's somebody's doing good to you now, you have to go to the 60 and work good that you can heal people.
Yeah.
Because I see Ellen, I can drink water through my nose, I can hold fire in my hand, I can touch and tell you everywhere pain is in your body, and I can do a lot of things. And you see, Joma, I am the 7-star general. I know to work these things, but because of entertainments and I used to do entertainment more, but from Bill Gates and the whole of them want to kill off over 7.8 billion people like they're God. So who's them to stay? 7.8 billion people must die. So you're also gonna die to be if you do not defend yourself, my friend.
Yeah.
That's why big up the Ku Klux Klan, big up Queen Elizabeth, big up Donald Trump. You are the one who stand up on the forefront. And Boris Johnson now is going to the pits of hell. The tribunals are going to charge him for a worldwide crime. Now you see in England now, they want to tell we that our frontline people, I told you, they're going to do it like what they did in World War I. They're going to do it like what they did in the 18th century. They are going to give the police and the soldiers them the same injection needle because they want to change them out because they're working now what thing called AI soldier, AI police. You can Google it when you're done. So they're going to kill off the same police what you see is going around and acting like they're stupid and dunce and is standing in your bed and locking you up. They're going to give them it. So in 6 month time, 7 month time, 2 year time, those same police that take sick, they did it before. So they don't business if you're black or white. It's all about money for them and it's all about land. So they know that they have to give back the lands them to we the Jews them, we the Africans them, we the Maroons them, they have to give back the land. So our majesty already ratify the lands them. But the Pope of Rome now decided that he's not going to ratify it. So he's going to do the same trick that he used to get Bill Gates now to go all about and give away $10 billion, $10 million US to some licky prime minister, both black and white and Jews and Hispanic, to give the orders for we to get the vaccine. And they also is using the 5G system, which the 5G system now is gamma ray radiation and is hygienics radiation and over 20 different type of radiation. So when that sink in your system now, my dear friend Joma, you are going to die from radiation poison. And if you do not die, you're going to go to the hospital with a flu-like symptoms and a short of breath symptoms. Then they're going to inject you and give you the real COVID-19 and you're going to die in a couple of minutes. And if you take too long to die, if you're a superman like myself or you, because you are a real maroon. So I do beg you, my friend Joma, send to Nyankepong to get back your maroon identification card and re-identify yourself. You're not a citizen. Citizen was the name that given to the people by the government when they take away the word slavery. So citizens, go in your constitutional book or go to the Black's Law Dictionary or go to a thing named common law. You understand?
Yeah.
And look what the word citizens mean. So once you're a citizen now, you got to hold a governmental ID with a TRN or a social security, and the government is going to own you. So now, when you throw away those mother effing things, my friend, throw away the Pope of Rome birth certificate because you're stuck cultured in Europe and those places. Enough of us was slaves. Some of you guys know it, did born on the land. Not everyone did came, because England and those places, even Spanish. The Spaniards them was black people.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But when Rome went in over there and went in with religion and kill off the people them with the pellets that the Chinese gave them, so that's why we have to arrange to England. So, because England was underneath Rome, you know. So when Rome gave England the gunpowder and England was fast in development, England created the wickedest bombs them and the wickedest guns them and tell Rome, say, Rome, listen me, we're not under you again, you know. We're free now because we're the big killer, you know. We're the killer. So the Pope was vexed with England. So it was always a war, a secret war between the Pope of Rome and England. So that's why when you, the people in the USA diaspora, the British diaspora, pay your tax, go back to the Queen, but the Queen still in the treaty has to send part back to Rome. That's why you see now that Queen Elizabeth stepped down.
Yeah, me hear that.
Because the new king of England that is going to come up.
Me hear that.
You guys,
me hear that. Me hear about him. Yeah, me hear about him. I'm seeing him on the YouTube.
I remember I told you about that king from in February.
Yeah.
So whose Ellen was to have information that you guys just get now, and I gave you from January, February. So we are in. So what I'm saying now, my brother, Mr. Jobber, Mr. Maroon, throw away your citizenship. You are the people. The people them give power to the government. The government are a slave, but the government under citizenship control you underneath the Pope of Rome, because big up Her Majesty. Her Majesty stood up to her part. She ratified the country when the time came, but the Pope is the one who don't want to ratify. That's why you see I always big up the Queen. Now, my friend, you need to learn how to work your Obeah back again. That you can protect yourself spiritually and physically. Because since they grew us up in Christianity, the Bible, I'm going to quote the Bible. My friends, seek ye physicians, because there's spiritual wickedness in high and low places. It didn't say seek doctor, it didn't say seek a nurse, it didn't say seek a builder. Seek physician. What is a physician now, my friend? In the olden days, physician was called
a witch doctor. Yeah, witch doctor. Yeah.
Yeah. And then afterwards they broke them down and call them wizardry, and call them Merlins, and call them oracles, and all those things. And the Bible again said, let ye be an oracle of the Lord, and work it magic, and work it righteously. And then again now, if you follow the Bible, when Moses went into Pharaoh of Egypt and said, Pharaoh, let my people go. When Moses fling on him right on the ground, what Moses brought Moses brought
turning a snake.
That's Obeah. And Pharaoh said, what are Moses, my Obeah bad to? Floom. And fling on my people right on the ground. I want Pharaoh right done.
A snake.
You see it? And when Moses dipped in them bosom, and there's a boom, and throw some lice out of them bosom, and the lice them took zillions of lice. What you call that? Magic, Obeah. And then Moses, Pharaoh said, what are Moses? And clean up them there. And Moses said, alright, you feel about Pharaoh. And touch the water, and the water turned blood. You understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
That again, science again. And Moses said, alright, Pharaoh, you're going to get bad. Alright, you know, chop off two goat head and put the goat blood on the door, which we the Rastafari's them, we the Egyptians them, we still use goat blood until today. Goat is one of the most biggest Obeah animal in the world. That's why you see them put Baphomet as a goat. You understand? So the goat now, who is Capricorn, Naphtali, you understand? Them use our animals for the biggest science them. Because goat blood is a powerful thing. So the Pope of Rome have over 1 million goat in their backyard. Still I say they have 200,000 million goat. Every top Obeah man always have goat.
Hold on there, LA. You got too fast now. Hold on. Because you know what it is? The reason why I'm talking to you about this, yeah, is because I want the black people to get an understanding, yeah, of this thing. So me just want you take it easy now, because we have to take it easy so that black people get a proper understanding of what's going on. Because when they're hearing this thing,
not black people alone, our people.
Yeah,
white and black is our people.
Of course.
And then different from that. Remember, you know, they look it down on the Jews and call them cockroaches. They look it down on the Philippines and the Irish and call them chinks.
Yeah.
So that shows them they still have we black people higher than them because they call us monkey. So a monkey or a chink or a roach. Which one is bigger? And they look it down on the Chinese and call them roach,
You know, easy. You have something, you know.
So don't fall into their trap. It is no black and white war, my friend. It is a humanitarian war because they're killing white people and they're killing black people. But they mostly always pressure the black people because they know that the land is ours mostly. And they pressure now the Indians them second because they know that the Indians them own a lot of the lands too. So you know those things and then they pressure the gypsy them. Remember, you know, the whole of Russia, Germany belong to the gypsies them, and they do not want to give back the gypsy them land now. So that's why you see them now. They will kill off the gypsy them to AKA they what you call them now? The Jews them. So but we black people have to stand together now.
Yes.
And want others, but we also have to defend our brothers and our sisters who is of different color. You understand? Who's under the same wickedness. Because remember, you know, they said by 2030, over 3.8 billion people supposed to get the injection. And by 2050, over 3% of black people, 15% of black people must live in the world, 2% of Jews, and over 3% of Chinese. So you see, so they got not the Chinese, Japanese, so they got to plan to kill up the Chinese them and the Indians them and all other nations more than us. We are only going to left 15% of their agenda by 2050 because they know that we are more stronger. They can slave us until they bring in them robot soon and they're going to need us to sell body parts. So when they put the chip in you and they find out that Bill Gates is going to die now and they want a good heart and they find out that Joma got the same blood type like what Bill Gates have, then just boom up the chip in a Joma, I turn up the chip in a Joma, I send the chip to Joma heart and destroy Joma heart and then take out Joma liver and kidney and then here's a Joma die and if even the people say, yo, them kill Joma with the chip, they cannot do nothing because everybody have a chip in them. And if they move too loud, then turn up the chip and shot them up and give them heart attack. And yes, God Bill Gates, yes, God Pope of Rome.
You
will not live to see about the Queen again in the throne. And you know that I'm the Queen black grandson on a fundamental jokify level more time. That's because you know I have to put some joke in it. So no, I was the first black man on the planet who pick up the Queen more than anyone else because I know the secrets of the Queen affiliation with we the Maroons. The Queen was always on our side, like what Donald Trump is on our side. So we the people, Joma, must learn back our Obeah. The gypsies they must learn back there. Remember, you know, the Jews them who they used to call gypsies, you know. Remember one time when we were looking picnic, who used to have a crystal ball and have the little thing around their head?
The gypsy them.
They kill them out and capture the land. Yes, and then the Rothschilds them now said they're the king of the gypsies them now and still kill out the gypsies them to get worldwide power and drink the blood them. Notice every time Bill Gates get old, what him do? He just kill 10 or 15 local picnic and him do, and Bill Gates doesn't drink black children blood. Hillary Clinton drink black blood and she drink white blood. But Bill Gates believe in just drinking white blood alone. So what if a white picnic Bill Gates kill, the Rothschilds them kill what if a white picnic and drink them blood. So if you notice, the last time I see a local child jump out of Buckingham Palace. You understand?
Yeah, I saw that. Hang out the window. Yeah, I saw that.
And when the Queen find it out and leak out against it, they act like they want to kill the Queen now in a palace. So that me tell us that nothing is going on what the Queen don't know about. And something she know about and have to shut up because I want a grandson sell out. So big up Harry. Harry is a true ear for the throne. Him big brother is a punk. Him sell out and he's also a blood drinker. So him sell out in Johnny.
Hey, hold on. All right, stop now, Lewis. Yeah, because what I wanna get back to right now, yeah, because obviously when people hear the word Obeah and science, they get scared, they turn their back, they start listening to this because me this steer so too, yeah, because that's how I've been growing up underneath that fear, and right now we're not supposed to have no fear. So, piphonomically speaking, right, when you're using science, yeah, when you use science now, right? Let's say like when we saw you on the YouTube, I go for that lady there, yeah.
Yeah.
When we see I go for that lady there, yeah. What are you using? Are you using the spirit of God or are you using the spirit of devil to go for that woman?
No, there is no spirit of God and there is no spirit of the devil. God and the devil is a trick. There is a spirit of good and there is a spirit of evil. Okay. There is a spirit of light and there is a spirit of dark. There is a power of wrong and there is a power of right. Everything is negative and positive.
Yeah.
So what we do now, like when we did send and give you the most famous one that I did.
Big up Snake Eye. Big up Snake Eye. Big up Snake Eye.
Yeah, big up Snake Eye, yeah. Big up the most famous one. When you see we show the spirit of Boris Johnson,
yeah.
And we told him that he was going to get sick. We told him that his love life was going to mash up. We told him that judgment was going to take him in his parliament. And you see the chancellor quit. You see his wife start war with him about another woman. You see him sick and then that was a COVID him. But a COVID and don't lick him down. And we said look all of them thing there. So that was the most famous one. For me, Boris Johnson was said, don't mess with me. We the Maroons will mess you up. But through diplomatical power, we're not going to kill him. You understand? So we just rock him up. So if Bill Gates, you remember the another famous one. I did it the other day with me and Snake Eye when we rise at 10 spirits them in the cemetery. I would tell Andrew Olin say me to free up Jamaica and free up the bars them and free up the church them. By the next year, the Prime Minister went on the TV and said, all bars and things are freed. Remember? Yeah. And even from that, I can send you a lot of my clients, them number who don't free them get ungrateful and run away, and then you have to send up if you go collect your money. You understand? So I'm going to work for poor people too tough. But I have to friend them like Snake Eye, them work for poor people because Snake Eye them not too fussy. But me a big star. You understand? So then I work for poor people. And then like when we work for people, because we was famous. So if we don't work, you don't find people come back and say, LL was a fraud. And a lot of them want to say I'm a fraud. You understand? So like I could have tell us, Joma, right now you say, boy, LL was bad in a man, or the man so bad. And that you think right now.
Yeah.
And you wonder what you going to say next. Because you say too much things when you fly past you.
Yeah, true. It's true. It's true. It's true, brother. It's true. Alright, so all on the loo, yeah? Valentine's, Christmas, Easter, and all these celebrations that we celebrate, yeah? Why is it that we can believe in these things, yeah? And then we can't believe in going back to our ancestors and working with what we need to work with to make us spiritually strong. Again, yeah, spiritually strong. Why is it that we're under that spell?
Because I told you, the Pope of Rome have the books them and they work the Obeah on us. You understand? So they have us underneath a trance, brainwash education. Them have us underneath telepathical power where them put it on the TV and they put up certain signs, certain sounds. Bing! And a sound go, ee! And a sound call, oh! And them capture us with those sounds. So sound is power. You understand? And word is power. So Christmas now, them capture us with the red and the white. You understand? So the red and the white now is a color that is captured us. You understand?
Yeah.
So what them do now, them captures us with color and with sounds. You understand? So every Christmas now, and they also put it in the law too. You understand? So a lot of people don't know why they go to Christmas market, but they go to Christmas market. Because them get catch with Rudolph and the reindeer. You understand? So, and they get caught up and hypnotized by the cartoons and all kind of thing. You understand? And some people just get comfortable of being a slave. So, in the words of Harriet Tubman, one of the most famous Jamaican that went over America and used to free up the slave them. Harriet Tubman said, I have freed over 10,000 slaves, but I would have freed 10 million only if they understood that they were slaves.
True. True.
What did I say to my friend Joma?
True.
What Harriet Tubman said, she have done what?
Freed.
over
10,000.
10,000 slaves
Yeah.
in her work.
Yeah.
But she would have freed over 10 million only if what?
They knew that they were slaves.
Until now, enough of them don't know so them are slaves. And it's not only black people, it's also the Jews, it's also the Mexicans, them, it's the Latinos, them, the whole of them that understand so they're captured by 1%. The Pope of Rome.
Hold on there. Now you mentioned that the Pope of Rome, yeah? Listen, let's talk about, what I want to talk about is about black people and church, yeah? Because me watching enough of them documentary about the voodoo and the Obeah and everything, yeah? And what I'm starting to see is that a lot of the pastors, them, are using the science on the congregation.
Oh, you better know.
So I want you go into that now.
Alright. The pastor, them now, mostly the Roman Catholic, the Seventh-day Adventist, and then my church now, again now, who is the Zion Church, them, are my church again, who is also the Roman Catholic, cause the Zionists them now as AKA now the what they call it now, we the black people churches them now.
Yeah.
We use the science them now to capture the congregation that's them throw enough offering plate.
That's
because
right.
if you got the Zion church them now, you'll find out say how you go to the enough of the lodge meeting them now, you'll find out say you see Billy Graham before him died, you see Pastor Blair, you see Jenny Jones, you see the whole of them, Al Shaft, the whole of them. So when them going to them church now, them already rub up with them oil and them powder and everything. That means when they say, in the name of Jesus, Mama Muga, hey, I said they see them get that spirit and start chat like the woman man. I say spirit them get it up. So they may trans the viewers them. So there's nothing wrong to say Jesus, my friend, because Jesus is indeed a savior. But it's to put Jesus in the rightful color. Put Jesus back in the black color. Because the Pope of Rome, smart. Him said, yo, take Jesus from Africa, aka Jesus Christ, Jehovah, put him in a white color. So when you put him in a white color now, and you capturing people them now, and then you put him people them now and kill off the first set, kill off the elders them, who would have the knowledge said, no, him a white, him a black, eyes as red as fire, skin is as burnt as brass, hair as thick as wool. Like how Job, I want for the Job reincarnate. So them take away the Jesus Christ in the black farm and kill off the elders them. That's them could tell the local young youth. Them say, no, I lie, I don't the right one that. And then them put him in the church now. And then what them do now? Them transform Christianity to politics, which them used to have now. The Prime Minister now, him used to in the church. Who was the black man who would preach and tell us that Jesus is white? Because them couldn't get the white man for preach and tell us that Jesus is white, you know. Because the slave, them still say, yo, you're mad. I lie, them tell you, and the master that. So the master now, at the time, the slave master sit down on the sideline and then watch over the pastor or the prime minister. So them transform Christianity to politics. That's why you have the opposition leader and you have the leader, which the opposition leader watch over the leader until film time come again to run. So they make it a competition. So the opposition leader always will work to become the leader. So the opposition leader go harder to tell her the lie than the leader. And when the leader find out say we're going to lose the election now, him tell her the lie wickeder than the opposition leader spend whole heap of money for preach and tell her the lie for win back the seat again. Yeah. When it is underneath, the Pope of Rome said we are church and state. Yeah. The left wing, remember my friend, the Democratic Party in every countries in the world is called the Labour Party. Yeah. The Labour Party was created by the Pope of Rome. And then when they found it out that the right wing are going to create now, who is a Republican now, the Republican now is a black party now, are the people of, are the peoples. You understand? Who was being depressed and suppressed, got it together and farm up. So the Pope of Rome now send go tell America, said, you are going now, by Labour Party. Build a thing named Ku Klux Klan. That's why you see them wear the same cross, where you see the Pope of Rome still have for the thing aka named the Union Jack cross. You understand? So the Ku Klux Klan now start kill off the people, them white and black, to get back in line. Mm-hmm. And then they kill off the black people because the black people was being advanced more faster. Black people always advance faster. Mm-hmm. No matter what. Because we are the leading nation. Our nation come from us. You understand? But nevertheless, we must stop this black and white thing. Like what you say, the Pope of Rome said, tell George Soros, it's a bill of thing named Black Lives Matters. And then everybody say, yeah, Black Lives Matters. And when they donate the money now, you find out that the money gone back to Hillary Clinton them and gone back to George Soros, but it was fronted by 3 black lesbian lady who said Black Lives Matters. And we get tricked again. And then take a look at Bridget named George Floyd, who's an actor and a porn star, and him 3 look a porn star friend who want to trade them work in the same club, pay them a big money and tell us act like when they're dead and act like when they're police. Yeah. And everybody start demonstrate without even they didn't even check the video.
Yeah.
And after those people check the video, and when billions of dollars gone out of the people and pocket back now to Hillary Clinton them and the Illuminati, the devil Illuminati, because you have the good Illuminati, you have the bad Illuminati. You understand? Come back over now to the Pope of Rome now, collection plate, got fat again. So we're going on, them have money now to spend, to kill half back with the same money. One just go get and need Black Lives Matters. So check out the website. So that's what I tell you. If you study Obeah power, gypsy power, black magic power, what more I call it, study African ancestral power, study maroon power, eyes, the third eyes, so they see certain things that normal people not going to see. That's why you see them more now. They kill off the old people in first in England, kill off the old people in France, kill off the old people in Italy, kill off the old people in America, and you notice they're killing them off in black and white. It doesn't matter if you're black and white, like Michael Jackson said. But we, the black people, have to stand firm because it's a difference, When they kill off the gypsy the gypsy them go and go farm up a group, and organize and centralize. We, the black people, are the only one who don't organize and centralize. Yeah. We are organize and centralize, kill off one another. So our greatest enemy now, different from the Pope of Rome, who kill off with the injection needle, with Bill Gates as the new Christopher Columbus, is our greatest self. We need to stop killing ourselves first, need to stop bad mind ourselves, need to stop don't press ourselves, need to start unite like what the Indians have done. Every country who gets slavery. Remember, check out slavery. The Jews them they get slave before we. The Jews them they get killed off before we. Hitler they burn them up and we them test last. But what them use for them use we against we, and then the white man going and take credit's feet. You understand? That no way they could have captured us, same like with the Maroons them. So all them try to get to the Maroons them now in Jamaica. Them get to the leaders them like up our compound and get to Colonel Williams, buy him out and make him sell out the town. And used to get to the Maroon chief them now and make them hold it down. So when the Maroon chief them now never did they farm them back the government from Nanny dead and culture them dead and my great ancestors them dead off. They think they left wild. So the Queen see that it's a business move. So she just put Alexander the Great, one of the wickedest man for the planet, for him great-grandson named Alexander Bustamante, who mixed with black and white, like myself, yeah. But him still tell himself, although he mixed with black and white, say, 100%
maroon.
White. You understand? So them now coming up power, and then put him cousin for run the other party, the opposition leader, so. And yet people come up and start war for PMP and Liberate, and then Pope of Rome now send one heap of gun now, go get the Labour Party them now and say, yo, make them kill off themselves from Jamaica. So the Labour Party now start kill off the Maroons them now. With the Maroons them now start take voting ID now. So now, after that now, then the Queen said, what? When you kill off the people, so the Queen just call up our camp and say, yo, line up my PMP party them, which are the other party now. You understand? Like Donald Trump's party. So now, the Queen and the Pope still fight until them time there. Secretly. Said fight with the Labour Party and Exile Party. Then now, if you notice even America now, the party where Donald Trump's depend now, the field side the Republican was founded by 100 black men and about 25 white men. Check out the history. So we know history. So Donald Trump is on our side. Because remember, Donald Trump is a man who can put even a maroon female as the first black general ever in the history of the world. The first black general for the US Army in the world. And she bad took, and she maroon, none in her.
Straight.
And Donald Trump again, and the first man comes say, slap black people in America. Donald Trump and the first man comes out, put police in jail for kill black people. Obama never put one police in jail yet. And underneath Obama administration, Obama is a house slave. the most black people in America. History dead under Obama.
Oh no.
You understand? And we have the maths to prove it. And Obama, them and Hillary Clinton, them are a party. Them and Bill Gates, them a party. The whole of them are blood drinking, child molesting. Them and George Soros, and them are going to prison. Do you know that? Yeah, word. You live in England, yeah?
Of course.
When last was it Tony Blair? When last?
I heard he don't even live here. Heard he don't even live here, bruv.
He don't live here. Tony Blair's dead. When last was it George Bush?
Not for a long time, no.
George Bush is dead. They have been crucified for a war crime against Iraq. But the media doesn't put it up too tough because they do not want the people them to know. So they have been crucified for war crime. Went it on the gallows and hang. The two of them dead. You will not see them back again. And if you see them back again, I'll eat this phone where you see me now. Same like how you see Hillary Clinton go on herself. I got face war crime. Right now, your friend named Bill Gates is evening hiding right now. They're underneath investigation, but the dirty Prime Minister, them like Bruce Johnson, them still like carry the act. Because Bruce Johnson, them chicken and tell him, say, him go turn the king for England. King for England in back foot. Bruce Johnson is not even British. Did you know that British?
He's American. He's American.
British?
He's American. I know he's American.
He's American, and LA Lewis have met the whole of England know that. None of England never know that till I dropped the video a couple of months ago. And drop the birth certificate, and drop the date, and drop which of them born in New York.
American boy.
So he was planted in England by the Bill Gates organization. You understand? He was planted to destroy England. That's why you see him turn up the 5G on the Queen the other day, and the Queen of run Ghana hiding. And then them buy out what the first grandson name the big fire one.
William.
Williams. Him sell out. So big up Harry. Harry are the real man. Williams sell out. And Williams and Bill Gates have a link. So right now, Harry and Meghan have to run from them castle in Canada because my boy want to kill them now. That when them again Justin Trudeau, because Justin Trudeau get buyout and Justin Trudeau is a pedophile and a child molester and him drink blood too. You understand? Notice every time you see Bill Gates get old and shrivel up, he just go kill two local white pitney and drink the blood. So they do not business if you're black and white. They just business that thing named the eugenics. Study that word, my people.
Yeah.
Eugenics.
Yeah.
So them have them eugenics thing where them they make Hitler create for them in them lab. Same like when they go create the corona vaccine. You understand? In a China when America said, when Donald Trump said no, him not fund it. Them said that China go finish create. And when them finally get the patent feet, what them do now, them release it and kill a couple people in America. And when the newspaper they bring it up big time, what them do now, them kill the CIA, my CIA friend them, when they leak the news, them kill the 6 CIA youth them when they leak the news, and then it come out in the newspaper, what them do now, through them, it never go viral, them kill Kobe Bryant with the 5G, the 5G by Kobe Bryant helicopter, and it jump out of the sky and move up Kobe Bryant, and then Kobe Bryant news hide it, you understand? And then them say, alright, let it go to 2020. So Kobe Bryant was a massacre by the Gates Foundation and by the Chinese them. So what am I doing now? The Chinese them now link back with the Pope now, and the Pope say, you listen me now, Chinese. It wasn't me who sent come kill you off, you know. England broke off away and come kill you off. Which I applaud England for that, because if I wasn't the Chinese them, we the black people them, the Jews them, and the Irish them would fear so much death. Millions, if not billions, of people died off because of the Chinese and create gunpowder and give to the Pope of Rome. And then the Pope of Rome give Christopher Columbus it. Then when England finally get it out, England use it and free themselves. You understand? So I say go.
Alright, hold on.
So England also was responsible for a lot of slavery, you know. But England was also responsible for abolish slavery. You understand? So the Pope of Rome was always vexed. So back to the Obeah thing now, my friend.
All right. Piffenambically speaking now, right? When people like people that are trying to go back to their ancestral lineage, yeah, and trying to deal with the something now, yeah, how do they know when they've got a good spiritual guidance? Yeah, how do they know that their spiritual guidance person is the right person, and they're not just taking their money and teething them and telling them a lot of crap? Because there's a lot of spiritual guidance people that take people's money, yeah, and tell them, say, oh, this are going to happen to you next week, you better buy this, and that are going to happen next week, and this and that, and it's a bag of bullshit.
Yeah, a lot of fake people are out there. They're not spiritual people because them themselves don't even know to work Obeah. But what them do now, them just tie up their head and tell us them spiritually. Let me tell you the real spiritual people now. It's when I say a man can drink water through his nose, when a man can hold fire in him hand, when a man can touch until have pain in their body, when a man can read the mind up to a level, when a man can walk underwater, like I said, Jesus walk pan water. Then they know so them people are real. When you can tell a man, sit down, and a man tell you everything about yourself without you even open your mouth, that's the man are real. And the man them will say, you know, just send the money come for the goods them, for buy, because you have to buy up things, you have to buy 2 goats, you have to kill 2 goats, you have to kill 2 hog, I have to use the blood them more time, and more time you have to go buy certain roots were hard to get, like mandrake root and them root are the hardest root to get for the planet. So if instead of man go way up in the hill for go pick some mandrake root, you understand? And pick the root the right way. Because the same mandrake root, if you read Hitler, you see so the woman they come give Hitler the mandrake root. Because when Hitler give up and say, oh, me don't know, they look woman come check Hitler. And the man just said, Hitler, share the country with me. And so Hitler never share the country with the woman. Hitler send go kill the woman. Same like how the British they come check we the Maroons and say, yo Maroons, we just help kill off the Spanish them, the Roman Catholic boy them, and take back the land. And we split it evil and free up by the slave them. And when we use the Cuba with science, and we help England and win the war of camouflage. You understand? So camouflage suit we say our one, and we in Maroons create it. You understand? And when we help England and kill off the Spanish them in less than a couple seconds. And when England will give the island back with apartheid, and when they split it evil, and you what England say, yo, we can't let go slave them, you know, at that time, you know, because we go have people for the land for it. Yeah. And that's how we let them start war again, till we start kill them off, till them start peace treaty. But back now to the question we asked before we know. When you want to know if the people is real, my brother, the people who sometimes tell us that after the things start work, like myself and few more of my other colleagues, when we tell us that Elizabeth Jummer, send the money come to buy the things them, you go buy that and send the money come for buy certain things to feed the spirits them, because you have to give the spirit them some kinds more time. Sometimes you have to give the spirits them some gold kind,
some silver,
real gold kind.
And silver.
Yeah, or silver. You understand? And if you believe a lie, watch back all of the Egyptian shows them, watch the oracle show them, and see if them the eyes of a pair the spirits them. So if even the show them show it, and them show it like over 20 different shows, what 20 different countries make, it have to be real. And if when a God the Obeah yard them, you still have to pay your dues. You understand? So with people like me, you know what we tell us it, make all the Obeah first, and if you don't see the work, don't pay with. But remember, when it work, you better pay with, because we have to come here.
Like D. Lawrence.
Alright, so you know what go on now. And if you don't believe that, look back a couple months ago in a Spanish town on the same TV when the woman never paid the Obeah man, and the Obeah man send the double come for her pitney, and she draw the pitney so, and the pitney draw back so. And who they draw the pitney, and that's in a Spanish town that couple months ago. Look again down at Portland the other day. When I look at woman, when I pay one of my cousins them, and my cousin send 10 double down to the store and roast up. Because one of my cousins them, you know, one of my maroon cousins them, she never paid the money, you know. You understand? And the man said, 10 double down there. She couldn't live in the house, she her husband have to come out of the house. And a PS to the double figure to lick people. Man, I get to them, I saw the come and oh, brother. I saw the kind of the man. And when the TV station go to the pastor, I said, Pastor, you know, go pray for the house. The pastor look at the TV and tell him, say, listen to me. When God tell you to go up there, go up there. God to call me, so now go up there. So, oh, brother, the church are we.
All right, no, hold on. We want to talk about the church. I've got 2 more questions for you, bruv, and that will be it for part 1. Yeah. What I want to ask you now, yeah. You see the church, yeah.
You see the church. Is the church surrounded by science?
Yes, man. Yes, man. I know, I never got to talk. I have about 5 pastors who are my top clients, them. You understand? And when I give them certain things and they go back into the church, they've been buying a job. Over the years, people wonder, oh, LL will make money, oh, we have so much pens, oh, we have so much this. You understand?
Yeah.
And yet still, they can't find out. You understand? The church is surrounded by science. If the pastor not have a good woman, man, in church now go boom. You understand?
Yeah.
In church now go boom. The pastor, after working science, they'd come up on the front and go tell the people about Jesus Christ. You understand? But any church must start tell people about the black Jesus Christ, you're going to say they were the rich.
Hold on. This is what I want to ask you as well. When people, like, on the internet, not for the people them who used to do science and voodoo and all them thing there, where, when they said that them stop and them go back to the church, why is it that so much of them stop, go back to the church, and then tell people, say, them not to do that again because it is ungodly? Why is that?
Because them are hypocrite. And what them do now, them find out, say them make more money now, because what going on, them work for them, Obeah, they drag the people in the church. So them now, why the people them for find out, say, Obeah are the best thing, so them tell the people themselves, work with Obeah. See, if they got the Pope of Rome now, tell us, say, if they get your work Obeah now, you forget in the 18th centuries, them and the 16th centuries, them, but yes, till the Pope of Rome, them were the most Pope and the most sorcery, and the Pope of Rome, them have them people that work for them. And then farm up a thing them European Freemason, you understand? And then them farm up a thing them lodges, and them got them lodge and go work them thing. Them are hypocrite. Them are what the biggest science. I tell you, say don't work science. You understand? Them are hypocrite, the whole of them.
Alright. Now listen, hold on.
One pastor when I work Obeah, and then he show the biggest pastor in the world. One pastor. So one I work Obeah. Hold
on. Listen, what I want to ask you, this is the last question I want to ask you, and we're definitely gonna continue this part as a part 2, yeah. But the last thing we want to ask you, yeah, you have some people, you have some pastor, and you have some science people where give out people gathering and all them things there, yeah. How do you know when a God ring is a real ring? Because some people say this ring here will protect you, and you nothing can happen to you from your wear this ring and this and that and other. And I've heard different stories. So how would you, who sent out loads of these rings, how can you justify that this is a real God ring and this what happens to make you know that this is a real God ring?
Alright, fundamentally speaking, my friend, you have God ring, I have God chain, I have talisman. You understand? So, a God ring now and a talisman is like the same thing. I have God chain. We lower them. You understand? We lower them. Every pastor have a God ring, I have a God chain. Every pastor in the world. You understand? Every real pastor. Unless him broke. You understand? The Pope of Rome is a theme ring. You can't touch him. He ring alone. The last man, I think a couple centuries ago, teach the ring. I know if I bring back the ring in less than a second. I want the ring that's important. You understand? Yeah. Then again now, to just entertain your argument and to give a reality. When I get the God ring, my friend, if when time you open the package today, every ear for your body in the raise, the ring fake. If when you put on the ring, you're gonna get simple. Or the ring that make you feel a little bit scaredish, not up in the night, not spirit in the night. You have to capture spirit, my friend, and put it on the ring. The one them will come with a tree spirit them now last for about 2 to 4 to 5 years. Every time when the ear them done, you have to reload back the ring because the mercury right now, I work with mercury too. Yeah. And certain other things. You have some quicksilver. You understand?
Quicksilver, yes.
You have some of them you have some of them who building at the ring. And then you have the ring them now, the strong one them, what can last you 15 years. But them one the expensive. If you have 10,000 US, 9,000 US, nobody call me. You understand? Yeah. So I have the one where you can put one little spirit in there. by a ear time, you have to come find me back, or you have to find anybody back who make it. Enough people don't know how to build them. The ring now different color by your finger. When you run danger, you see the ring start get dark. When you run people now who are good, the ring turn silver like it just got jewelry shop or clean. You understand? Yeah. And then different from that now, some of the time you're going to feel the ring and scratch your finger. Anytime danger about. So you will give some spells of a black. And then now, if you now move from the spot when the ring starts squeeze a finger, it come like a stop right until it says stop. I just say run through it, 200 carry lick it up. So when the ring starts squeeze a finger, you know, say for yourself for the people, you say, listen, gentlemen, make out the bathroom go piss. And then you know, a guy gone. And your black language. So the ring warn you. So if you don't take heed when the ring warn you and move, and foolishness go happen to you, you can't blame man like me and blame anybody who get a ring, whether it's a woman or a man that get a ring. So we tell them the thing them. So when the ring, alright, the last time we sent some ring go to Miami, and an immigration woman go pull the box. And two duffy boxes are done, so the ring them kind of illegal to come through the airport. So but we also get them to come through. And the ring them are a joke thing, the talisman them are a joke thing. If you look around every Indian man neck, you see them have them talisman and them wear them ring. You look around every Chinese man, the Chinese man have them jar ring, to them have them chain. But them don't tell about it. Yeah. Remember, you know, before a China man walk in the store, when I'm going to go do first before I make any black people or the white people come in there, when I'm going to go do first. Every morning.
Fling up him sitting.
Alright, and light him candle and light him big belly food and then he walk in the store. And then when he walk in the store, all the new next door sell things cheaper than him. You see everybody fly past you and gonna feel, hey, I want to go treat yourself, now what did I sell? Then now, when the Indian man now walk in the store, then now, when you see the Indian walk in the store, and him light him incense and him light him thing them night, and then, when the Indian walk in the store, where's the one?
Same thing.
And the black man alone walk in the store, and Jesus, please what the sell today? And that's just took a water. That nonsense. So that's why black people now use up a thing. And so, Jama?
Yeah, brother. Alright, so listen.
So you need a ring, Jama. So if you get the ring, when they get the ring, you get most people, the ring is a long ring. And for the ring now, if you can't get the centerpiece of your fingernail, and you can't get the centerpiece of your ear off of your front, or off of the middle of your scalp, then we can set a 63rd ring. Yes, and when we get the date of birth and the one of them things, we get the stars and them things, but that ring is very expensive because it is harder to load. Because we don't have nothing for your personal. You understand? When we get the thing from, you know, like a piece of fingernail, a piece of toenail, a piece of ear, and we drop it to the mercury and drop certain sulfur and certain things from under the earth and get a piece of mandrake root and we tie it up in it and stuff the ring with that. Yo, the ring will feel like fire by your hand when time certain things are the job. So you better move when you tell move.
Alright, so listen. 7! Yeah, right. 7-star general. I want to big up man like Curly, the Dan, yeah? Big up man like G-Speng, my real virgin, yeah? Listen, large up to you, brother, yeah? LA, you're a proper G, yeah? And we're going to the part 2, brother.
Yeah, brother, we have enough more things to tell you, man, because you are going now. Knowledge have a spread, and a man who have it knowledge and spread it not is a devil. You understand? The more knowledge you have, because when I give you knowledge, my friend, I get different knowledge. But enough people afraid to tell you the secret. All right. You understand? And that whole long way. The Chinese them teach for them people them. The Jews teach for them people them. The Indian teach for them people them. And we the black people alone fight and kill our own people them, and that's what we done. And the real Bill Gates are that the Pope are really what we done because we're bigger than them. And we keep on killing ourselves, keep on selling out ourselves. So my message is black people unite. Black people stop killing yourself and the woman them start supporting the black man because they use all against the black man them. The woman them are the wickedest thing against the black man them. Because we the black man them praise the woman them secretly and not even know. So the woman them need to start support them man. The woman them are always stress out the man. Look at all of the man them who have business. They know notice the black woman in it because the black woman them don't love help them man. They don't go love collect money because the Pope of Rome they teach them say woman stay home and collect money. You understand? And the man forgot to go work. But the white woman now support her man business. The Jews woman support her man business. Black woman are one of the biggest Obeah worker against them one man. You understand? Them stress out them man and then threaten to give away the vagina. When the vagina is another woman again. So when a man fight us, we're gonna lose the power there. Because no, sex is the biggest power. So people who go and go on the YouTube and go study sex magic. Jama study sex magic, you never know. Sex is also a Obeah. Anytime me want to get certain power, me just drop certain girls and go have sex with Jama. The Pope of Rome them be, but enough of them go sex look a boy pitney and call them fallen angel, because fallen angel is easier to call long than archangel. Archangel take a lot, the love of the sex of the right for call long archangel fast. Jama, you notice when they ejaculate, how you feel like you're gone on the next world.
Yeah.
But you don't know if you use the power. And when the woman ejaculate, just should grab her tight and squeeze her like she want to run her false nail and chew her a good nail.
Yeah. True.
So if you know what to do when your woman is coming, and the woman know what to do when you're coming, and the bulb in the house turn on when they turn off. But that is for next show. Or anybody who want to find out that, call me. The number is 77-345-94 187 677-345-94. Jama, and then if you want the books them Jama, because sometimes we can't take to teach people all a while. So we send the book them come to them straight. So we can send the ancestrals and books come to you. You understand? Them kind of illegal in England still, but when they get it, just cut off the cover of it, or you just wrap the cover. You understand? That's when you read it, if this is a normal book you read it. Because them illegal enough countries worldwide. The book the one we go send come here.
Alright fam. Say nothing. Servo.
Yeah.
Servo.
One drummer, father drummer, maroon power. Get the maroon ID.
Alright, my brother. Blessed, yeah? Enough love and respect.
There you have it, people. The one and only LA. World famous. Yeah? Big up. Uncle Joms. I'm out.
Dirty mind want see me drop dead. Iniquity want see me drop dead. Them no like me, me no like them. Obeah walk a left judge children.